Hey, happy Hopeful Friday to you. I'm out here, got the pool cover mostly on. You kind of see that corner over there. Haven't put it all the way stretched across yet because I have to lower it down below the skimmer and it's pumping out so I can see it, and then we'll cover it up for winter. So I guess that means that summer is coming to a close. But anyway, I wanted to come by and talk to you guys a little bit about kind of your focus. James Clear's email this week was really good. It had 3 points on there about being successful, and my daughter and I talked about the third point yesterday because it stood out to us so much, and that was to find something that you're interested in. You know, if you have interest in something and you can maintain that interest, then more than likely you'll be successful at it. If it's just a flash in the pan, if it's something that you're not really interested in, but it caught your eye, you know, I like shiny things. And so, you know, you're like, you see that, you see this, oh, I'd like that, oh, I'd like, but you haven't really, or I haven't really, you know, spent a lot of time thinking about that. It's just like you saw it really quick, or maybe it come up as an advertisement and you're like, oh, I'd like to have that, or I'd like to do that, or whatever it is. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about things that you're genuinely interested in, or he is, James Clear actually. And and it comes from his Atomic Habits book. And I've said this before, but if y'all haven't read that, man, you need to read that book. That's a really good book. Really gets you, you know, kind of go in the right direction as far as your thoughts, your habit, the habit loop that he talks about. But anyway, enough of that. What he was saying was maintaining your interest, and I've seen this in my life as I've gotten older. Like I said, my daughter and I were talking about last night, my horses. You know, I've always been interested in horses. I've always had horses. I've always had a passion for doing something with them, riding them, and that kind of translated to improving my horsemanship, improving my ability to ride my horses and get along with my horses. You know, because they're an animal; they have a will of their own. And I need to be able to direct that without them feeling like I'm domineering or making them do something. It's got to be their idea. So I hone that anytime I can. And that is part of being interested. That's part of staying up with that interest. And what James said in his email was that if you maintain that over time, that you'll develop skills, and those skills will lead you, he says, to be dangerous. Like, you'll be hard to beat. You know, I'm not really competing with my horses, but it's just that as I ride and do things, I use them more and more on the ranch for things that I didn't really think I could do before because I didn't have that skill set. And so when someone teaches me a horsemanship principle and I can do 2 more things on my horse before I tie it up and have to do something on foot or get a machine or something like that, to me that's a win, and that is part of my success. And so I just wanted to come by and kind of talk to you guys about that today. That's, you know, I've talked about doing things that you love, and I have people that speak into my life about things that I could do and things that I really ought to think about before I do it. And that's really helpful, because sometimes you don't know yourself all that well. And I find it when people want to change jobs, you know, they're kind of feel like they're stuck in the job that they're in, and they don't really like it or whatever it is, and they kind of like to do something different, but they're really afraid to change jobs. And man, if you ask me that question, my advice every time is going to be, if you're interested in it, if your heart is in it, if doing that thing gives you energy or gives you life, then you need to go do that thing. Forget about the other thing that you were doing that's sucking the life out of you. Go do the thing that's putting life into you. And that'll be the thing that you're interested in. That'll be the thing that you keep honing your craft or your skill, because you're always looking for ways to do that. So anyway, I just wanted to come by and wish you guys a happy Hopeful Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope summertime continues where you're at, if you would like for it to. We're coming in the fall here in Oklahoma. So hope y'all have a great weekend. We'll catch you down the road.